School outfitters created ideas for adapting classrooms based on CDC guidelines and observations from countries where students have already returned. Let's view our suggestions through an example of one adaptation. Here, you see a classroom that is set up for blended learning. And here is an adaptation for social distancing and an increased focus on hygiene. Ideas for adapting the classroom include: remove excess furniture. Spacious walkways minimize touchpoints between students. If possible, consider reducing class size. For additional classrooms, you might be able to use common shared spaces like gyms, libraries, or media centers. Use individual workspaces. It would be ideal for workspaces to include personal storage to minimize the chance of cross-contamination with other students' belongings. Minimize direct face-to-face seating arrangements. When students do need to work in groups, make sure they wear masks and sit in well-distanced pods. Also, consider acrylic dividers on the desktops for added safety. Have ready access to sanitizer. Here you see a station at the doorway to make sure that students sanitize their hands as they walk into the room. This image also shows a cart at the other end of the room to provide sanitizer where it is most needed. Portable bottles of hand sanitizer are also a good idea. And consider wiping down furniture and equipment between classes, especially when students share equipment. Consider partitions to reduce close personal contact. Clear partitions allow teachers to create sections while still being able to see all the students in the classroom. Opaque dividers are good when you want to reduce distractions between groups. You might want to consider UV storage and UV wands to sanitize shared items. Consider having your classrooms also double as dining areas, where students can have individualized, prepackaged meals delivered or picked up and brought to the classroom. Lastly, consider opening doors and windows as much as possible to constantly circulate new air into the room. Now, let's focus on specific products and how they promote social distancing and increased hygiene. Individual workspaces promote appropriate social distancing. Smooth, cleanable surfaces make it easier to clean work areas between classes. Some tables even feature antimicrobial laminate tops. Individual storage keeps personal items separate from other students' belongings. You can also choose from a variety of shapes, so you can get back to group learning pods after the need for social distancing ends. Dividers create protective barriers between sections. Tabletop dividers disrupt the spread of respiratory particles. Clear dividers allow students to interact across the buffer. Tall portable partitions create sections between groups. Clear dividers are great for spaces where you want to share content with the entire class and promote a shared experience. Opaque dividers are useful when you want to reduce distractions for people in different sections. Glass, porcelain, or vinyl dividers wipe down more easily than many fabric dividers. Glass and porcelain dividers also let people write or draw out their thoughts. Sanitizing equipment and supplies must be readily available, and access needs to be regulated. Mobile sanitizing carts can be wheeled wherever they are needed. Freestanding sanitizing stations provide a consistent location. Teachers can assign certain students to certain stations. Individual squirt bottles are great for immediate sanitizing at your desk, when entering a bus, when entering the school building, or when rotating between classes. UV disinfection lights let schools sanitize with the same shortwave radiation that hospitals have used for years to eliminate microorganisms from surfaces. UV wands are great for common touch points like railings, handles, and push plates. UV storage cabinets are great for shared items like devices and goggles. Personal protective equipment form the front line of defense for disease prevention. Masks defend the nose and the mouth while protecting others from respiratory particles. Face shields offer another layer of protection over the entire face while allowing for good airflow. Goggles serve as very good eye protection during lab work. Gloves need to be frequently changed so germs from touch points don't make it to portals of entry in the first place. Infrared temperature devices monitor health without the need to expose the mouth and nose. We hope this video helps you as you consider how to adapt your learning areas. For even more information, please click the paper titled Implementing Effective Social Distancing and Hygiene Practices in School Buildings. This paper includes an expanded summary of relevant CDC guidelines, current back-to-school practices from around the world, and a fuller list of concepts for adapting other school areas. We constantly update our products and solutions to help with your health and safety needs. If you want to talk through any ideas you have, please contact one of our consultants. We're happy to help. Thanks for watching.